Welcome to the KELOLAND Sports Zone. I'm Travis Fossing alongside Sean Bauer.
Tonight, South Dakota's three biggest classes of football join the mix, and we begin with 11 AAA.
We begin with a top three showdown featuring third-ranked Roosevelt and number one Brandon Valley. Second quarter of a scoreless game, the Rough Riders hang 6 points on the board. Tyree Nave fights his way into the end zone for a 5-yard touchdown. Roosevelt leads 7-0. Minutes later, the defending champions pull even. Thomas Skolton goes up top to Ty McCann, who catches in stride and goes 67 yards for the touchdown. Had the PAT and were tied at 7 into halftime. Third quarter, the Rough Riders turn up the volume on defense. Aaron Kusler comes off the edge and buries Skolton. Brandon Valley is forced to punt. On Roosevelt's ensuing possession, Brady Dannenbring throws deep down the numbers to Tyler Feldkamp, who makes the catch in traffic and strolls into the end zone. 42 yards on the touchdown, 14-7 Riders. Fourth quarter, Roosevelt adds to its advantage as Dannenbring gives to Nave, who goes 26 yards untouched for the touchdown. That's his second score. Add the PAT, and it's 21-7. Later in the fourth, facing a third and long, Dannenbring pumps right and goes deep to Presley Johnson, who hauls in a 30-yard touchdown pass. 28-7 Rough Riders, and Roosevelt opens the season with a 28-13 win over the Lynx. Watertown opened its season against fifth-ranked Lincoln. Second quarter, the Patriots are on the move. Knocking at the door, Tommy Thompson to Isaiah Robinson goes for the pylon and the touchdown. Later in the quarter, Thompson gives to Robinson, who cuts left, slips a tackle, and motors 41 yards for another touchdown. What a run on this play, and it's 12-0 Pats on top. With 5 minutes to play in the first half, Watertown's Ben Burry throws over the middle where it's intercepted by Trevor Taylor, and the Patriots back in business. Pats march down the field, and with under 3 minutes to play in the half, Leo Kay finds his way into the end zone for a touchdown. It's 18-0 Patriots. Third quarter, Lincoln seals the deal. Watertown quarterback Brandon Smith intercepted by Samuel Siegel, who goes 90 yards the other way for a touchdown. And Lincoln opens its season with a dominant 39-3 victory over Watertown.
11 AAA newcomer Harrisburg kicked off its season at Rapid City Central. Opening quarter, Cobblers strike first as Aaron Iverson takes the direct snap and goes 13 yards for the touchdown. Add the 2-point conversion, and it's 8-0. Harrisburg answers with a score of its own as Jack Tigan tosses a 30-yard dart to Jai Rowart. Tack on the extra points, an 8-7 ball game. More from the visiting Tigers, already leading 14-8. Coming up here, Tigan's going to fake the handoff and goes up top to Sam Christensen, who makes the tumbling catch. That's a 35-yard strike, and it's 20-8. Second quarter, Harrisburg continues to play long ball as Tigan goes deep down the seam to Rowart, who makes the catch. He's going 75 yards to the house. 26-8 Tigers there, and Harrisburg wins his 11 AAA debut, outlasting Rapid City Central 26-20. A top 5 showdown in Class 11 AA featuring Brookings and Huron. First quarter, Huron is backed up inside their own 5-yard line when Brookings' Rhett Zielinski makes the diving tackle in the end zone for safety. Brookings up 2-0. Head to the second quarter, Huron looking to start a drive when Cade McNeil is pressured. His pass is intercepted by Kobe Bartles, setting the Bobcats up in good field position. On the ensuing Bobcat possession, Tanner Shepardson rolls to his right and ends up keeping himself as he dives across the goal line for the 8-yard score. Bobcats lead 9-0. Then later in the second, McNeil's going to be under pressure once again. His pass hits off the back of a defender, and that's picked off and returned 45 yards for a touchdown by Bartles. That's his second pick of the day as Brookings opens the season with a 40-0 rout of Huron.
We'll have highlights from the Class 11A ranks, including defending champion T-Area, next. We'll be right back.
As I say.